Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my dray. I'm really glad you stopped by. I really hope you'll stay. I've got Dollarama, and that's it. No Timu. I actually do have a couple of Timu things, but I put them away. So I had a very, very small order. It was one of those when you get an email and it says no minimum spend. Click on it because 50-50. It's either going to be spend this much money this time and your next order will be no minimum spend, or it will be, hey, you've got a minimum spend, which means no limit, because in Canada we have a $35 minimum spend. But every now and then they give you either like a $20 minimum, or this last order was a zero minimum, so it was great because I only wanted a few things and that's all I got, and it was like 12 bucks, 15 bucks, something like that. Anyway, um, Dollarama. Let's go. $3. I am intent on organizing my kitchen. I've got the desk that I used to do videos on. It's overhead camera, like the phone overhead, crafting videos and hauls and stuff like that. But I want to do them again. I want to get back into that. And I need to clear off the desk space because I've been using it for basically keeping groceries on. So once it is cleared up, I've got this really nice little, it's plastic, but it's a really nice little desk organizer. And it was $3. And I like these. I've got one in there already, and it's really full. So I thought, okay, well, we'll get another one, and then it won't be so full, and there'll be room for the little extra things. I got one for me and one for my buddy, who actually, see, these I try, because chocolate is still one of those things that it's not 100% agreeing with me, but I still have one from the last pack that I bought, and that was, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Every now and then I try, and my buddy down the hall's not sure he likes chocolate anymore either, but he just goes through phases like that. He hated chili. Don't feed him chili, don't give him chili. And then one day, I just took down chili, and he was like, oh, this is so good, what is it? And I said, soup. It's chili soup, but he likes it. And he goes through stages like that. I mean, we all do, but anyway, so yeah, he's telling me he's not a big fan of chocolate, because I took him chocolate pudding with his lunch today. And he's like, I don't want chocolate, I don't like chocolate. That's okay, we won't give him chocolate. I got 4 packs of these. These are the butter and cheddar twists. They are, see, I keep forgetting how much they are, and it doesn't have it on the package. But they're under $2. And they're really good. I don't know what just happened there. It went like to auto shut off, but it didn't. So, butter and cheddar twists. I get like about 3 meals out of one of these. Like, I use them, I know it sounds really silly, but when I make my stewed tomatoes, I kind of use this as a spoon. But I did get 4 of them, just in case I don't get back to Dollarama in the near future. And for mostly my friend down the hall, and I will have a few slices, because bread is another thing that's gone the way of whatever. Don't eat it, can't eat it. But this is Godova, I think it is. Godova, I'm not sure. Cinnamon raisin bread. I thought I just saw squirrels. It was source. See, there's my brain. Squirrels on the brain. But this is really nice, and it's $3.50, and it's a nice full-size loaves. Like the Sun-Made ones are 5 something, and they're like those short ones. But this is a full-size loaf for $3.50, and it's really good. And I know that they really make my friend happy when he sees that for breakfast. A couple of slices with that, with some fruit and protein shake, and he's a very happy camper. I have an itchy ankle. I have decided I got all of these little systems set up so that I can not forget appointments, and then I forget to use them. So I had that cute little journal that I bought from Dollarama like a month ago, and I've got it all filled out with all my appointments, and then I forget to look at it. So I got this dry erase board. It's 11 by 14, 11, and I will write down the appointments, and when I see them, I'll know, like, I can check the book for all of the details. I'm slipping. This is very slidey. I don't know how I'm gonna stop it from sliding. I don't know if a wig cap will help or what, but anyway, yeah, it slips and slides, but I love it. This is from Temu. I showed it in either I showed it in a haul, or this is the one order that came that doesn't matter. This was $4.75, and it does come with one dry erase marker with an eraser on the end of it. It comes with these little foam sticky things which don't work at all. It's supposed to be magnetic, but I don't believe it is. But that's, whatever, that's fine. It also comes with two little magnets, so you can, like, piece of paper, you can just stick it up there. I'm going to use my double-sided nano tape. I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. It's from Temu. Most of the stuff that's hanging up here is either hung up with or supported by that double-sided nano tape. I guess it's all double-sided. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll put this up with the tape and the magnets and the sticky things, and hopefully it will stay. And to go with them, that was $4.75. For $2, this little pack of they're cute. I didn't realize they were so little, but they're like as long as my finger. 6 different colored dry erase markers. So I can, if I've got one appointment, I can write it in one color, and then, because some days I have 2 or 3 appointments in a day. Hopefully this section of the treatment journey will be, boy, that's itchy. Sorry, that's so rude. Won't last very long, but dry erase markers are good for everything, but after the final tests, all of this, I'll go for CT scans, and then radiation in July, and then more CT scans, and then after that, it's like every 6 months, visit to the doctor, so looking pretty good. But this will help me keep all of those things straight, because physically and financially, I can't afford to miss appointments, because some of them they will charge you if you miss, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to waste doctors' time, and, because they wait and they wait and they wait for you. They could be seeing somebody else, so anyway, that is going to help. I got this, and truth be told, this is the second time I'm doing the video, because the first time I yawned so much I was distracting myself, and really, so I'm doing it again, and a teeny tiny bit faster. Oops. Now this was $1.50. Static-Matic is the brand. It's Dollarama brand. It's just like one of those Swiffer things. Comes with the handle that you can fold down, and then it just clips back up. This slides on the little forks, and I use these dusters a couple of times. I'll use them and then wash them out, rinse them out, fluff them, let them dry, and then use them again. I can get like at least 2 or 3, sometimes 4 uses out of these, and they're not expensive, like $1.50 for 2 of them plus the handle. I think you can buy just the duster things themselves, but why spend another $1.50 if I can reuse those a few times? So yeah, I'm going to put that in recycling. And then finally, in an effort to keep my kitchen, or get my kitchen in order, I got one of these. And it was, oh, it's a fluffy from, I thought it was like a, you know, ever see baby spiders when they come down and they're like tiny, tiny, and I thought that's what it was, but it wasn't. It was a fluffy from the thing. They look like they're bungee jumping. They're so cute. That's the only time I find spiders cute. Back to the haul. Rama design. It was $3. A shelf organizer. I'll put it in my metal cabinet out there and put some cans underneath, some cans on top, and double your space. I know you can just stack the cans, but I don't want them falling, and if I reach down and knock one over and it falls on my toe, I'll be really upset. So this makes a big difference. I think I'm going to get another one too, because I do have a lot of cans and things like that in there, because I also keep my friends' canned goods in my cupboard, as well as my own. So yeah, so that was it. $3 for that. You can use it several different ways, and it shows you on the back. I didn't realize that they were actually stackable until I saw the back of this thing. And it will go in recycling as well. And take it out to the kitchen. And yes, that was everything. Yeah, that was the Dollarama stuff. Now, it's 12 minutes, so I'm going to keep you for 5 more minutes, or 6, whatever. But really hasn't been a lot happening since last video. I've been going out to the garden every day, and it's been nice, except for one day when a couple of kids laughed at me. I had a new wig on, and they laughed, and then their mom came out after, and they pointed to me, and she laughed too. So yeah. Just because they are used to seeing me with hair. So, I mean, the wig is obviously not my hair. It's cute. I'll wear it next time. It's a little short black bob. Black and gray. It's really looks a lot more like my own hair than the other wigs. But anyway, yeah, that day sort of threw me for a loop. But I have anxiety issues outside of my apartment, very mild agoraphobia, and I have a comfort zone that I'm okay to go out myself, and it basically is like my corner store, which, if I stand in one doorway, the end doorway here, I can see the store. It's part of the little complex that I live in, excuse me. And then the one street here, and that it's not a big area, but I can do it by myself. So, and I push that boundary a little bit sometimes. I'll go into the park or around the front of the building, because I don't go there, so it's not something that I'm accustomed to. But I know I did a video some time ago showing my front yard, and it's beautiful. So if you feel like taking a look at that one, it's really pretty, because I'm right on the water. I'm right on Lake Ontario. So it's beautiful. But yeah, sometimes I'll have a setback like this. People, it's like centering me out, sort of. Well, there was not. It was just them and me, but it did make me feel kind of bad, and I didn't go out the next day because I was afraid I was going to see them again, even though I was just decided to wear a hat and whatever. But I stayed in the next day, and then I'm so glad I went out the next day, because that's when I found Banana, the little squirrel. And I'm pretty sure I told you about Banana. If I didn't, when I go back, I'll tell you next time. So, I also just now remembered that one of the reasons for me starting this over again was I didn't do a thumbnail because I have learned how to do thumbnails. So, yeah. Oh, can we do this without? I learned from Aaron at Hey Everybody. Actually, it's just, it was so, I tried for so long to make thumbnails and I could never get them to work. And the ones that YouTube picks are always awful. I mean, you go and scroll back through the 200 some odd. Yes, I have that many videos. Videos that I've made, and they're all stupid. Like, really dumb. But there's one where it actually looks like I'm barfing. I'm not, but I was leaning over for something, and it, anyway. But I have learned now, between Aaron and YouTube Studio, which I didn't even know existed until recently. So all I gotta do is get rid of the ring light. There we go. I should be able to take a screenshot of that, hopefully, and make that my thumbnail. I'm so proud of myself. Next step is to learn how to do all the words and like across the bottom of the screen and the pictures, and I'm gonna get professional, man. Anyway, not a lot has happened. There is a very, very, very pregnant squirrel out front. I was waiting for the poor little thing's got such a tummy she can barely walk. She's like, she waddles like a human. You know, they get the real big tummy and they sort of waddle a bit. She's at that waddling stage. So I'm looking forward to seeing her babies. But she came out, and then Pinky was out, but decided to run across the street, didn't come over to me, so I was offended. My little Pinky ignored me. But, and, you know, I just waited for my delivery, and my friend came out, and we talked to the squirrels for a little bit. And it's really difficult trying to not let them out. That sounded so bad. We're trying to discourage him from going outside by himself because he usually forgets his keys. Sometimes he forgets his shoes. It is in progress to get him somewhere safe, and in the meantime, we just do what we can to keep him safe and happy. But we used to sit out in the garden, and now he doesn't sit; he just wanders. So we're not doing that anymore. We'll give it a try every now and then, but I just realized, looked down and noticed that there's one more thing from Dollarama, and it leaked. And it leaked in the bottom of the bag, which I then put on my lap not knowing, and leaked all over the front of my dress. So when this dress goes into the laundry, there's going to be a lot of foam. But it's $4.50 or $4.75. It's cheaper than the grocery stores for the Dawn Power Wash refill. I think it's $4.50 because the whole one is $5. But yeah, anyway, I love this stuff. It works really well. It works on things besides just, you know, pots and pans. I had some, just, I don't know what causes it, but it's like a buildup on the radiator. And and then, you know, the buildup attracts cat fur, and it would take, you know, like a while to wipe it off, but I sprayed it with that, and a couple of minutes later, and it just, poof, washed right off. You can use it on stains on your laundry. It's got a lot of uses, but it works really well. I don't like the smell of it at all, but it works, so, you know, put up with it. That was the last item from Dollarama. Yeah, nothing else. I've got a Temu order coming, probably because of the shoes that I got, that I had got a refund for, because they're like so pencil thin, it's incredibly narrow. I couldn't wear them. but I got a refund for that. I got a couple of refunds for other things. This is slidey. Excuse me. Um, I had almost $50 in credit, so I bought myself a couple of very loose, flowy dresses. Excuse me, in anticipation of radiation treatments. They're going to be on my abdomen, and I have heard, and I'm a little bit worried about, you get like a sunburn, a bad sunburn from the radiation treatments. Some people don't. I don't understand it, but in preparation for that, I just got myself a couple of extra really pretty, loose, flowy dresses, so I don't have to worry about like waistbands on pants and so on and so forth. I have one pair of yoga pants that I will be able to wear because they have no waistband. They're just, I don't know how to explain it. I'll show them to you in some video. They're really nice, but I haven't ever been able to find other ones like it. But I'll look. Might have to actually end up paying full price and not Temu price, but whatever. I would like another pair of these, because these are old. These are like at least 12 years old, these pants. They've held up really well. Really well. Probably cost a fortune. But anyway, I'd get another pair too. But yeah, this next order's got a couple of dresses in it, and it's got a couple of little fun things in it. Got myself a ring that says Nana. Got myself a hat that says Nana. Gotta let the world know that beautiful boy is here and growing and gorgeous. So yeah, so that'll be here in a week and a half. Temu's starting to get a little bit slower, but that's, whatever. It's still faster than the other online. This ankle is killing me, man. It's just itchy, itchy, itchy. That's the chemotherapy itchy. But had my last one, so won't be going through that anymore. Yay! Can't think of anything else to tell you. Everyone's good. Baby's good. Kids are good. Neighbors are good. Weather's been good. We've had a rain-free streak where it's been warm and a slight little breeze and beautiful out. So that's one of the reasons I've been sitting out in the garden every day. That, and I'm looking for Banana. And his mama, or her mama. But, so yeah. I guess on that note, I will say thank you for stopping by. I also, I have 3 bags of stuff where I've just thrown all of my Temu stuff into it. There's orders from 2 years ago mixed in with orders from last week. I just threw everything. And no, I'm not going to make you watch. But I am going to put it all in places that it belongs. And then stuff that I'm going to give to my friend, Catherine, in another bag. And then stuff that is broken or squished or out of date or whatever, toss it. But most of the stuff is going to be used because it's all crafty stuff, so either donated or kept and put away properly. But there are some things in there that I would like to share how they're still working after 2 years, or things that I don't know if I ever did a video with the cooling patches, and those cooling patches are amazing. So got a couple of them, and I got to get some bobby pins. Actually, there's nothing to pin it to. I don't know how I'm going to keep this from slipping. Maybe a little wig cap or just strip it by double-sided tape. That'll stop it for about 3 weeks. It's really good tape. So yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll do just kind of like a little couple of reviews type thing, video. So anyway, then I am done, and now I will see you in the next video, and I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll do one of these, one or the other, doesn't matter. Leave a comment, leave a question, whatever you like, and we'll see you soon, okay? Stay wonderful. Bye.